What is that?
I
don't know if it was the background or not. I didn't know if it was.
What up? What up? What up? Welcome back to BlackCup TV, y'all.
Yo, welcome back to BlackCup TV. What's going on, y'all?
I didn't
Welcome
see the
back.
countdown or nothing.
Yeah,
I
I was
didn't
late
know.
on the countdown too. I didn't know if we had a countdown.
What's good with y'all, man? Y'all welcome back. Welcome back to BlackCup TV, man. We've been going for a couple of weeks. Regrouping, restructuring a few things, but we back.
Yeah, man. It's your boy Mike Cuts, Micah.
It's your boy Ambition, a.k.a. Pooh, Mr. Shoe Fetish.
All right. And it's your boy AB over here, man. Mr. House of Souls, the voice, the myth. What's cracking? Hey, man, look, we got some people on our shit waiting on us, man. Sorry for the delay.
About that. A little delay.
Hey, BlackCup fam, we are sorry for the delay, but we are here. Welcome back. We love y'all. We miss y'all, but hey, we ready to get it in, man.
All right, y'all got your shots ready. Take a shot with us one time.
Somebody said, shout out to Mike. He was finishing his last edge up.
Hey, shout out to you. Who's that?
Your daddy, 1722.
Damn, okay. I don't know who. My brother. I'm gonna call you that. I can't call you your daddy.
Same motherfucker said, I got my popcorn ready. So
it's
they
like,
ready.
yo, daddy. That's how it's too much Diddy shit going on to be on the yo daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's cracking, Jazz? Too, Jazz over here saluting us. What's cracking, Jazz? How you doing?
What's the deal?
Oh, we got Monique on here too. How you doing, fam? What's going on?
Monique, what's happening?
What up, y'all?
How y'all been? Look, it's been a couple weeks, man. What's been cracking?
Yeah,
man, regrouping, restructuring a few things. Trying to get some business handled, get ready for the next event.
There you go.
Yeah, we got an event coming up
28th, right?
June 28th.
Yeah, that's the next R&B event. We got the karaoke event on the 27th. Oh, and we got a bingo event on this Saturday, actually.
Nice. Yeah, so y'all know
bingo this Saturday.
That's all that information is going to be in our bio and stories as well.
Yep.
So y'all make sure y'all tap in and hit those links and get y'all tickets ready, because it's always a great time when BlackCup's in the building. You know what I mean?
Sure, it's going up.
And I also want to. What you
go
got?
Go ahead.
No, I just want to give a shout out to all the people out there that's doing the graduations and promotions and all that stuff like that.
Man. Congrats.
My baby graduated from high school. She did her shit.
My son graduated.
No, yeah, he sure did. I seen y'all out there, man. So we want to shout out all them for all their achievements and compliments. I mean. What am I trying to say?
Accomplishments.
There it is.
There we go. I got you.
There you go. It's been a couple weeks, but so shout out to all them, and you know what I mean. Good luck on the next chapter of their lives and everything
kids, man. Shout out to the kids, man.
Comes
and
along
with
everybody.
Man. Shout out to everybody graduating and doing their thing, man. Getting to that next level.
I love it.
In life, man. So, what you been on, AB? What's everybody been on, man? I've been chilling, man. I've been just chilling.
Looking good, brother. You're looking good, brother.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get back.
Glow. You got that Bruce Leroy.
Got that
solar glow.
I've been working out, man. Drinking water, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Okay.
A little more water.
Listen, man. I've been working out, drinking water, but
So what's up, man? Since y'all already in this chat, man, what's going on, BlackCup fam? Let us know what y'all been on, what we've been missing for the last couple of weeks. Let us know what y'all want to talk about tonight. Give us some topics, get some ideas, and we're gonna freestyle off of some of y'all topics and what we got going on over here as well.
I got a question though, man.
Talk to me.
With all this, I'm trying to find this link on. I can't find the link, but anyways, with all the stuff that's happening right now, how y'all feel about what Trump is doing with his ICE situation and deporting National Guards and everything like that?
It's the way he's deporting National Guards or deploying
them. I'm sorry.
It's all good. We got to
deploying.
I didn't know. No, I did. I was like, is he deploying?
It's crazy though, because there was a clip where they was talking about him in Trump was in there in 2020 and saying that it wasn't up to like the president to do it. He was blaming it on like the governors or something like that.
And now he's doing it without nobody's approval.
Yeah, because Newsom said he ain't for that shit. And I don't know. I seen a clip, and that's the hard part about social media and the phones and shit. You know what I mean? You don't know really what to believe, because then there was a couple posts where I seen that they said the LAPD weren't helping the National Guards, and then there was another post where I see other local law enforcement assisting them as well. So you know, it's like, you know, what really is the truth, you know what I mean? But it's a cold game out there, you know what I mean?
I just said if you ain't got your paperwork right, you want to stay in the house a little bit.
But they're grabbing people that even have
Yeah.
their paperwork. They're not even checking.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, nigga, they just smash and grab it. I don't think they have.
And is it mainly Latins?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Latinos
No,
and stuff?
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah, he's definitely after the Mexicans right now. That's legit what he's on right now.
I fucks with the Mexicans, so I don't like
I do
it.
too.
I don't like
I
it.
really
at all.
don't. Shout out to all the Mexicans.
I want to
folks,
shout out
man.
Joe Moses though, because Joe Moses is standing in the gap. He put up a post the other day, and he was like, the same way some of the Hispanics, the Browns, the Mexicans were standing in the gap for us when it was BLM and the whole
Yeah.
thing was going on. He said they was riding with us, they were standing with us. So he tried to put together a whole movement to go stand with them. The day for yesterday, whatever day
Yeah,
it
I'm
was.
not mad at that. I do rock with the Mexicans.
Yeah.
I got a lot of Mexican homies, family. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, man, keep your head up and keep going hard as y'all can. But you know what I'm saying? Stay out the way.
But on the other flip side too, there were a lot of Hispanics that voted for Trump too.
Oh, it was a lot of people
I
voting for
think
Trump.
were they the majority?
I don't know if they're a majority, but I know there's a
up
lot.
there like that,
I
right?
know there's a lot of Hispanics that voted for Trump.
I mean,
but
the promises. I mean, it goes back to the promises of what he said he can do and how he would do certain things.
I mean, politicians lie, so you know what I mean. I would never
I
believe.
would call him a politician, but yeah.
You're right. You know what I mean, loosely. But you know, but I can't just blame it on Hispanics too, because I know there's some brothers and sisters out there that voted for Trump as well, and that's the thing, and that's the thing that sucks too, because even during the Black Lives Matter movement too, you know, there were some blacks and Hispanics that were, you know, rolling with the white folks and not really fucking with us. You know what I mean?
Well, I think that's the problem. People are calling it, though, you rolling with the white folks if you're rolling with Trump. That's not true. The nigga stands for what his policies agrees with people that make money. It's not even just about the white folks. That's the problem. People are voting based off of, oh, I'm black, I'm supposed to be a Democrat, when really, naturally, black people were the Republic back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
But not just that. We go off of what people are saying, like, oh, he's this, he's that. Read for yourself. Figure it out what you want to do. So it's not really a knock on, if you voted for Trump, you voted for him, cool. But then he's not doing some of the things that he said he would do. Like he did last time. The nigga actually did good, a lot of good. And this time it's not looking like that. It's like, okay, nigga, I'm on some revenge shit.
Nah, it ain't that he not looking like it. He ain't doing nothing.
No. And I haven't been following like that. But I'm saying the last time, the nigga actually helped the country out a lot. He wasn't presidential. He had no coofed. He was uncoofed. He wasn't great or whatever. But it's like he did a lot of things, put a lot of jobs back in America, and did all of these things. But now there's a lot of people that were voting for him again because Biden didn't do nothing. That nigga didn't do nothing. They voted for this dude to come back again, and
Michael
then
voted for Trump.
And then he came back. I didn't actually vote, but he came back, but I would have though. But based off of what he did last time, I would have. I mean, I just Let me finish. I can't vote against myself. Me voting Democratic. Now this year I didn't vote. It was nobody to vote for like that, but I didn't vote. But I can't vote against myself. If you make too much money to be voting, I'm not voting against myself.
No, everything you're doing was for the higher
I'm not
pay grade for sure.
I'm not worried about the shit they're trying to turn niggas against this one and turn Mexicans against that. I don't care. Half of your bosses are racist. Who's gonna cut the check and get to the money? So that's how I'm on. But I didn't vote this year. But this election. But
I mean, I agree with you on a lot of what you said because people were voting on their emotions and what they felt like they should have been.
Yeah, I don't
but
care
when you
about
look,
that.
me personally, I just don't care too much for what Trump stood for. You know, the little things he would
feel
do.
you.
I just felt like, from my personal opinion, that Trump comes off very racist at certain times, and that's something I just can't tolerate. All the other policies, things that he said he was going to do, some shit he did do in his last term. He actually did do a lot of it. He helped the economy in a lot of ways. I don't know if he actually did it because some stuff he came into the back end of certain things from Obama doing whatever that was happening and transitioned some things that were already in play. For sure. He took credit for it. It happened, but he did a lot for the economy to a certain degree.
Oh, y'all, because he won the next one, and then they still booted him. He got kind of played. He's also revenge shit. Like, okay, I'm gonna show y'all.
What about your boy Musk? Him and Elon going at it.
I don't know.
They like some bitter baby mamas out there right now, going back and forth.
I just been hearing about it. I'm like, that's crazy.
Musk said, "I'm about to show everybody you was on Epstein's list."
Oh my mom, he said he gonna send that
was
nigga back to Africa too.
He said he's gonna send who back to Africa?
Elon.
Said he's gonna send him back. That's what Trump said. He's gonna send him back to Africa.
Is he from Africa?
Yeah, he's South Africa.
Never knew.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Had no clue.
Man, that's the crazy thing too. I was talking to somebody maybe over the weekend.
This thing got the loudest gulp. This thing got the loudest
that nigga turned around
I said, oh shit.
yeah. Hey, but somebody was a cold part about it. They said, why hasn't Elon went back to his home, his country to develop them out there?
Because he doesn't want to do here.
But you got to think, South Africa is not underdeveloped. South Africa is rich and racist, bro.
Yep.
It's a lot of bread out there. South Africa is not. That's where the white people be at. Then you go to South Africa, you might be like, "Yo, did this nigga just call me a nigga?" Like it's not. It's racist out there.
Okay, I ain't never
and
been,
it's breaded up. It's a lot of bread out there.
But he can do what he want to do here. You see what he's doing now. He don't got to go through chains and stuff over here like he got to do over there.
He going back and forth with Trump like nigga, I got bread. Nigga, what are you talking about?
Going back and forth with you niggas.
That's it.
That's exactly 100%. What we're doing.
We got.
So anybody on there talking about
nothing yet? Trump? The whole ICE situation though is crazy though. They just pulling people off the streets, man. Like they're just pulling people.
Now that's the shit that's you see that shit and
so they're pulling people that are actually legally supposed to be.
Nigga, they're running to warehouses, they're running to businesses and just snatching nigga,
crazy,
and snatching niggas and throwing and that's the thing though. It's like they can't be in there properly, checking documentations and shit like that. The way they running in there. And like I'm telling you, it's like nigga, they doing home invasions. That's what it look like. And they throwing niggas inside these vans and driving off and and they're
rapist vans and shit.
But imagine you with your family and y'all walking down the street or y'all out shopping and shit, and they come and snatch your dad from you, nigga, and your mom.
Throw them in an ICE van.
And y'all like, you know what I mean?
And are they saying that they're ICE or are they just snatching people?
No, it's ICE. They're out there. Trucks, everything. They're not like they undercover.
Yeah.
But it's like, why are you snatching me up though? Like it's like. I don't know.
But what can you do? They armed. They come out
just
like
picking people, and that's it.
They're going just grabbing.
I don't know how they randomly find picking people that they're picking, but they doing that shit.
Stay in the house.
And then what's so fucked up is that the people in the community they they rhyme for the folks and shit. But now at the end of the day they vandalizing. It's like riots and shit. They vandalizing the community they from. So they,
That's always been the stupidest thing,
right?
Really?
Because if I'm rioting, if I'm pushing back against whatever situation, go to their neighborhood and go mess up some shit.
Yeah.
It's like if I'm mad at you right now, nigga, I'm gonna go to your house and fuck your shit up. I'm not gonna go in my front yard and tear my crib up, nigga, because I'm mad at you. That's wild to me. That's never,
they shut down the freeways and shit. They throwing.
Oh, they tore them cop cars. Them cop, they was hitting them with rocks and.
On my mama.
That shit was like some Jerusalem shit. They was throwing rocks at them.
But then there's innocent folks that are getting caught up in the mix too on the other side of the freeway, getting shit thrown at their cars and stuff like that. And like I said, the traffic and whatnot. But at the end of the day, it's our fucking tax dollars that pay for all this shit that's gonna have to get rebuilt. Rebuilt and brand new. They like fuck it, we're gonna get brand new cop cars now. You know what I mean? Because they gonna get theirs off top.
Now I had a video I saw earlier today. Cops was like taking cover. They was throwing rocks at them, big ass cinder blocks. They was on them. And nothing they could do. I mean, it's like 8 cops. They in the freeway. Cops just stopped on the freeway on a 101. They just set one cop car on fire. It's a lot. I mean, I know people pissed off. I get it. But it's a lot.
That sucks, man. Y'all stay strong out there, man. I don't know what's going on. Whew. Well, I gotta really watch over my shoulder. Hopefully, ICE ain't starting to go for the niggas next. But
pew pew.
Yo, that shit is crazy.
I don't know. What we got, AB?
Just somebody. Jazz said that's foul as fuck. They're humans, not stray dogs. You know what I mean? You pick strays, not people. Shaking her head. Jasmine agreed with you when I believe you're talking about the Trump shit. You got to vote for your class. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't vote against myself.
You know what I mean?
What nobody say?
Monique said he killed me. He just killed me with the last. What he said last. I don't know what the fuck you said, but you had her. She was said. Mo said she was taking shots while she was waiting on this too, so she probably feeling good.
When I drank the water, that's probably what it was.
Oh, yeah, made it.
Okay.
I'm guaranteed what the shit was.
She was over there taking shots while she said she was waiting on her live to get started. But hey, so hold on, y'all. Yeah. They kind of quiet. Y'all don't want to talk about nothing. What y'all want to talk about?
Talking about earlier. You was talking about that you was gonna bring up the shows. We was watching
definitely. We gonna bring that up. But I still
let's go.
No,
we can't wait for them. Let's just go.
Stay on task.
Fuck
that's
them.
all. This nigga.
Let's
Okay,
go.
all right.
He said it, not me. Man.
That part, hell yeah.
That nigga said
So-
that. I
So what the new season of the show, what you right, just recently dropped?
Yeah, but not about maybe a month or so ago, something like that. 2 months maybe.
Okay,
Roughly.
I know I've only been on like I think the first 3 seasons, so I'm late on it. So how you feeling? Have you ever tuned in yet? My bad. Has either one of you tuned in on it?
I have.
Okay. Thoughts on it at all?
I didn't like season 3 too much. Season 3 was
Wait, this is the 5th season or 4th season?
I think 5th.
season 4. The season prior to.
Yeah, it's not holding me. I can't even finish it. But
Season 4 was very
one of the
different.
dopest
Yeah, it is.
shows, man. Crazy Joe. Shout out to Crazy Ass Joe.
He'll
That
be out
nigga
there in
crazy.
public dance with everybody's little dance moves. He be doing this shit. He be on it.
I didn't see no dance moves.
He
But
be out in public with people. They catch him on TikTok.
oh, I never seen that. No,
He be
I
out
was
there.
like, I don't recall him dancing in the show.
No, not in the show. No, he be out there in
Yeah,
public
I'm
with people.
glad you cleared that up because I said, nah, they ain't dancing. I was gonna let you live. I was gonna say I don't remember seeing him, but no, you was one of the dopest shows.
It
This
is.
thing
It's
is
dope.
crazy, and he's hilarious. It's great. It's great. It's like one of the shows that you like. Nigga, I ain't watching that, and then you start
won't-
watching it.
I won't say much about the new season because you haven't seen it. It's dope though. It's better than the previous season for sure. The previous season drug on a little bit. Had me like,
Is it
what the hell are we
necessary
doing?
for me to finish the last season?
Yep.
Okay, damn.
Yep.
Because bro, I cannot get through it. I love it. I love the show, but that last season, I cannot get through it.
When he was over wherever
the
he was
house
at.
and at the nice mansion house and everybody's in the house at the same time, or my season even further behind.
You're further behind.
Yeah, that's the third one. I can't. It's just hard to.
Because he left and went abroad. He went overseas somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
see,
so you
it's
start
just-
tripping too.
Hey, Joe, the
That shit
craziest.
crazy. That shit, nigga,
It's like
I'm
you
like,
wanna- you-
how
you-
does this nigga keep doing this? You can't keep getting away with
Bro.
this.
How does he get away with it all the time?
That's what I'm saying. You can't keep getting away with this, Joe.
Joe's,
But in the last season,
Oh, shit. Okay.
it's some turns.
Okay.
yeah,
Some
Joe.
turns.
I'm just saying, little.
I will say this though: in the new season, he come back to New York
Oh, okay.
as Joe Goldberg.
Oh, wow. You're not giving a fuck. Okay.
Okay.
He comes back as himself. No
He grew his
aliases.
hair, all this. I don't even know who he is right now, man. I don't even know who Joe is right now.
Monique, we're talking about you.
It's a show on
Netflix.
Is it Netflix?
Yes, on
Okay.
Netflix.
All right,
Netflix, yeah.
yeah. Okay.
What if that show Forever was dope though?
I ain't never seen that shit. Tell me about it.
I didn't start it yet, but
Not fucking with
It's-
you.
I was supposed to.
I was about to say, wait, nigga, I thought we
no, we talked about it, but I didn't. Bro,
No,
I didn't-
no, you talking about me because I was like, I ain't never seen it, but nah, that shit lit. I fucked
Forever
with
is
it.
dope, man.
Forever was a
It's
dope,
good to
dope
see
ass
good
show.
black TV, man, because a lot of times black folks drop the ball when it comes to TV. It's a lot of Tubi shit that's trash. It's a lot. I'm glad that y'all getting your own bread, but come on,
Come on,
man.
we're talking about Tubi, like a raggedy stepchild.
Tubi is a raggedy stepchild. Nigga, what do you mean? Nigga, it's a free raggedy stepchild. I have Tubi, download it. You know what I'm saying? They have a couple good movies, old movies or whatever. But I just like to see. I don't really watch black cinema because of the raggedy stepchildren, cameras and bad acting and shit like that. Like, come on, man, we got to do better. I'm happy that these niggas are getting paid, but. It's like, come on. Sometimes it's so trash. But then it'll be a good story, terrible execution. Yeah. So when I say Tubi, it makes me think of like a lot of black TV. And then when you do get finally good black TV, because we have amazing actors. Like, come on, y'all can rent the same cameras that everybody else is renting, bro. You better off with your iPhone some of these times than some of the cameras and equipment they're using. It's wild, man. So shout out to all the niggas getting their checks, though. I ain't mad because I'll be in some terrible Tubi movies, too. You going to cut the check, nigga.
Cut the check.
But shout out to all of them. But let's do better. Let's do better production. Let's do better just everything. Go to acting class. Do something.
I
Shit.
better highlight Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry putting people on, but
He is putting people on.
Not even a diss to Tyler Perry, because Tyler Perry's stuff would be decent. You know what I'm saying? Especially some of his stuff is like really great. Then the other stuff that's not as great, and then it's a lot of.
You like the Mud Deer part of the series, or the Mud Deers?
I like Bonilla at first. How do you say it?
Madea.
One more
What do you
time.
call it?
You heard what I said.
Hold on,
No, you don't. Hold on. You heard what I said.
No, actually, I just said it.
Finish.
I was trying to hear. What'd you say?
It's gonna be. We used to call my great grandma Madea.
But
Yeah, that's same thing. That's how I say it. So
I just said
however he
Madea.
say it.
Somebody is at the Madea.
Finish your sentence,
You
man.
mean like so you like all the Dia series. The
syllables. I give you all the syllables.
Hell yeah.
That was crazy. You said it like a old Southern Baptist.
Hey,
pastor.
we're not doing that.
The Maldia.
Not today.
Maldia. Well, I'm just saying. It sounded different. Never heard of that. I never heard it pronounced that way. Pronounced Maldia. Whatever. Anyway. I'm just saying I never heard that pronunciation.
Shitless motherfucker.
But again, you're older than me, so you know.
We going there today?
No, I'm just saying because sometimes things are changed.
Mm-hmm.
You were
That's what
probably
we doing today?
You were probably around when they called it tomatoes,
And I still move better.
and now we call it tomatoes. That's cool. That's fine and everything.
But back to Forever.
No, Forever is dope.
Back
Though.
to
It is
Forever,
good black TV.
Y'all both watched it already, right?
Yeah. Yeah, watched it and finished it.
Shout out to Wood Harris.
That's my dog.
That's my guy.
So that's one of my favorite actors. He's dope.
He did his
Definitely
shit.
one of my
He
favorite
played that
actors.
character to the fullest. That's
He's dope.
every young black kid need a father like
Yeah,
that. You know what I mean?
He make you want to be a better like. I'm already a cool dad, but
Yeah,
say you make you
my
that
mom
nigga's a
was
cool
like,
nigga, man.
woman, let
Step it
that
up a bit.
boy do what he
he
gotta
dope.
do.
He
You know what I
dope,
mean?
yeah.
Nah,
I'm gonna watch that shit tonight, man.
he
He
definitely did what
stood
he
up
had
for.
to
He
do.
stood up for his son. Like he was.
Yeah, he played
shout out
in
for
the cut, but then then when he had to step up, he like,
I'm
look,
not sure what the wife's name is. Can we find her name? But whatever her name is, she did a good job, and it was a dope black Huxtable like family. Like I was saying, they was well off. They lived in a nice community, nice house. It portrayed us the way it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Good kid, making some bad decisions, but
A lot of times when they do black film, there's
So her
always
name-
something missing and wrong.
yeah, it was all the way around good. Her name is Dawn in the show, and her real name is Karen Pittman.
Karen Pittman. Shout out to Karen Pittman too. She did a really
And she
good
was
job as
fine
a
too.
mom.
She was fine too.
Yeah, she's a good
I'm
looking
gonna
lady.
have to watch this shit tonight for sure.
It's really a dope show. Y'all should watch it.
I'm gonna start watching it.
Tell us what y'all think. Forever. It's a dope show. And the kids, they did a good job. The girl, she's a great actress. I'm not sure her name. You got it pulled up?
Lovey. Her name is Lovey.
Lovey?
Yes, Lovie.
That's her name or it's a show name?
No, that's
Character.
her name in the show was Keisha, but that's her real
Yeah,
name.
it's Keisha. Her name is Lovey, just Lovey.
No, Simone.
Lovey Simone.
Yes.
She's dope. Shout out to Lovey Simone
And
too.
then the gentleman was Michael Cooper.
Michael
Jr.
Cooper, he did his thing. It was just a good show. It was a good feeling. It gave you that old school feeling of love, like when you was in high school type love. You know what I'm saying? That we all thrive to get. Is it real?
You know, you get those butterflies.
It's
You know, you
still
get those
real.
butterflies and shit.
I think
you know
it's
what I mean?
real. I'm sure it's real. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get
Okay.
it.
All right.
Yeah. So
I'm definitely gonna check that shit out for sure.
Please do so we
it's
can
dope.
What
come
about
back and
the,
talk about it.
Who's behind that show? Do we know?
Yes, so I believe it was the young, well, I ain't gonna call her a young lady, but the lady that did, she did Girlfriends and some other shows.
pull her name up if you can. What is
she
her
did Girlfriends?
Yes.
Damn, what's her
And
name?
and then I think Regina King produced it though.
Hey, she's been doing a lot of behind the scenes production.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
She's doing her thing. She's doing a lot of that. She has her own studio, I think, and all that kind
Really?
of stuff set up too.
That's dope.
Yeah, she's put all of her own stuff together. So yeah.
So what about the other movie, the Tyler Perry movie?
Oh, what was that one called? Straw, right?
Have y'all seen it yet?
Yeah.
I keep hearing about it. They said it's a very emotional movie. They said it hits on mental health. They said it's very good.
Yeah, it's a trip, you know what I mean?
I didn't see it. My daughter said it was. She was like, it was cool.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Kind of
Yeah, I
unfolded
didn't-
too fast, and it didn't end well.
Yeah, I didn't like the ending, but I didn't cry like a lot of folks say they, I cried through the whole thing, but
The sad part is, I think sometimes people just say what they think they're saying they should say because everybody else said it.
Yeah.
Can't stand that, but it might be that I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Yeah, it was it was a twist at the end. It was, kind of to me drawn out, you know what I mean? But is it a must watch? I wouldn't say yes, but
I watched the trailer and it didn't feel like a must watch. I fuck with Taraji P. Henson, she's dope, but I didn't. It didn't make me say I gotta go do that right now.
not at all.
Okay,
We got a few questions too for.
go ahead, read the question now, brother.
You got a question that we put on the BlackCup story. It says, if you and your man are in an elevator, your man and your woman are in an elevator, whatever the case might be, the door's open, which one goes out first?
Oh, the idea. I remember. Okay, yeah.
Which one goes out first? I'm gonna say the man supposed to go out first.
It's because so your options were: should the man walk out first, should the woman walk out first, or should you guys walk out together?
Out the elevator?
Yes.
Depending on how big that door is, man. You know what I'm saying? I got wide shoulders. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not if a lady's first type of dude anyway. So I didn't even think about that, like, because it could be some BS going on the outside of the elevator. But then at the same time, like, I don't know, this might be I don't know.
I mean, me personally, I mean, just in the safety aspect, I would say the man should be going out the door first.
But she should go in first, or she should go in first or no?
If you're going in the elevator, yeah, go in first.
But I feel like it'll probably possibly be more trouble going on inside the elevator than outside. So if she go in and then drop down, you know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking about people. You thinking about the elevator crashing?
You got more malfunctions with that than you will have with people tripping on the outside of the elevator.
Nah.
How many times you jumped out the elevator and there was some static?
How many times the elevator you heard about it crashing?
Or getting stuck?
How many times you heard about it?
A lot. Getting stuck. Not crashing, but getting stuck. More than I've ever seen a nigga getting punched on.
I didn't see those fights on the elevators.
We didn't see Jay-Z and Salon.
I didn't see those.
And that's about it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't see too much.
No, I didn't see motherfuckers even walk over there, just a fight going right in the lobby or right at the elevator, just going at it. I mean, you know, something happened and you just want to be protected. That's all I'm looking at, not the aspect of it stopping.
Where do you hang out? Where that happens often? Where do you hang out?
It's been random spots, man. I've been out of state. I've been out of town. It's just random spots where it happens at.
So just go to the worst places in the state or in the town that's out of.
Yeah, we picked the worst spots, man.
Yeah, I don't. I just stay clear of that.
You see, yeah, I don't.
I don't move good enough to be around no bullshit. Ain't no bullshit around me. No.
Now the man should go out first. And then
that makes sense. I never thought about that. You know what I'm saying?
It's mandatory though.
I mean, I think about walking on the outside, you know, nearest to the street or something like that. But because I'm just so used to you open the door for ladies, so for her to walk in the store first or to go in the restaurant first, stuff like that. Getting into the elevator, once she steps in and it drops. Getting out of the elevator, it's like the door opens after you. But then if she get punched in the head, then, you know, it's crazy. So I don't know. It's a lose-lose.
We got another one. Tip and Tech said, what's your take on interracial relationships? Why are black men and women not dating one another anymore? What's your take on it?
My take
I'm going to let you go ahead and go first.
My take is this. If you find you a beautiful white snow queen.
Hey, man, love who you love.
Ivory, Nubian, Ivory. Black women hate that when I say that. No, but for real, man. Love who you want to love, man. My thing is this. There are a lot of, I've talked to, you know, being my clients, a lot of my clients that do date others. They're mainly, they're tired of some of the black attitude. And that's the stigma behind that. And then a lot of us black women, you guys need to go get your hormones checked and make sure, and men, everybody, but a lot of times they're like, oh, that's just attitude. No, you might have too much X, Y, or Z or whatever. Level yourself out, and then you might become nicer. I've talked to a couple women that did, and one of my homies, she said she had like 4 times the amount of estrogen than she should have. So she was hella
really aggressive.
Yeah, she was tripping on everything. And then she got that checked, and now her situation is better at home. You know what I'm saying?
What, she like take some vitamins? How do you?
Well, she went to the doctor, and they gave her whatever they gave her. You know what I'm saying? I talked to someone else. They were just overly mad and mean and this and that, but they had way too much of too much testosterone, I believe. And our testosterone if our testosterone raises as men, our estrogen drops at the same rate. You know what I'm saying? Back and vice versa. So sometimes it's just that. Like get yourself checked out, because if you think you tripping, and some people are like that's just how I am. No, you ain't supposed to be like that. So that's why we're getting ran off, and a lot of these women are not respecting men. Men need respect. Sometimes we're raised by, sometimes it's bitter mothers that are single or whatever that say fuck niggas and y'all niggas you don't need no man. Yes, you do need a man, just like we need women. So sometimes we got to reevaluate how we were raised, if it was proper or not. And our parents did the best they can, but we are looking at the wrong thing sometimes. It's fuck it, he got a white girl. Maybe that white girl's treating the nigga right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he got a Mexican girl. Maybe that Mexican girl's treating him right. Is it too much for you to come home into some peace?
I don't think it's a big issue
black
with
women do great at that.
Interracial.
But it does something.
I don't feel
There's date who you want.
There's people who get treated different ways by certain people sometimes. Sometimes there's just certain stigma on things. Mm-hmm. And when you're dating somebody, for instance, you're dating a black woman, people feel like the black women are always angry. People feel like that all the time.
do.
It doesn't mean that's the actual case because I believe that's very situational.
It is. I love black women.
I think that's very situational when people are angry because shit, black men are angry. But it's situational. It's what you're dealing with. People don't realize that when a person's angry, sometimes it's their own trauma they're dealing with. Sometimes the person being angry ain't got nothing to do with the person that's in front of them in that moment.
Most of the time,
it's more so internal. But people are like, I'm not dealing with no more black women because they always fucking angry. Have you taken time to talk to her? Have you taken time to find out what's going on?
It's just like niggas that hate all police. Like, why? You had a bad run-in with that nigga and that nigga.
With
like,
those two.
You can't hate all police. And then you have
can't.
Some white people don't like niggas because they had a bad run-in with a couple bad niggas. And it's not, everybody's not the same. So It is situational. Black women are amazing. I love black women. But sometimes it's a stigma. It's a what am I looking for? The word where.
Do that again?
I'm trying to bring it to me.
It's on the way.
But whatever it is, I'm trying to say, it's like it's the I guess stigmatism.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, I feel like,
but even with that too, not to cut you off, I apologize.
Yeah.
I'm just curious to know why people are so hard on other people's choices. Because what you eat don't make me shit. So if you choose to date a white woman, if you choose to date a Mexican woman, if you choose to date a fucking woman from Australia or whatever, Europe, it don't matter. That don't affect my life and how I move and maneuver,
bro. So
the reason the people get mad so often if somebody dating outside of your race, that's your decision. Mm-hmm. Whatever your reasoning is for that, why are we getting mad at someone else for making that decision?
And the cool part about it is you can see somebody in a interracial relationship. And it could be whoever, you know, it could be a brother with a white chick or you know, in that case.
But if that brother was at the bar by himself, would you talk to him?
That's what I'm gonna say.
It's like you don't even want the nigga until you see something with somebody else.
You know what I mean? But that was one of the in the show Forever. That was one of the things she was happy. That nigga was on punishment, and that mama found out he had a black girl. Nigga,
oh yeah, you could go out,
nigga. You could do it, nigga. You could go out. You get your phone back in this. You know what I mean? That. So I think that's a generational thing. You know what I mean as well.
Yeah.
You know, people want to see their kids with their own folks. You know what I mean?
I do. I personally do.
But that sucks because everybody wants people to make decisions that aren't their decisions to make.
Yeah, I mean, you could want something for somebody, but you know, it doesn't mean it's going to happen.
But then you hold it on them too. It's like if we already close, like we solid. But I tell Micah I need him to go do A, B, and C. How's that going to affect me? That's his life. That's his moves. That's his decisions. Why I got to try to dictate how I don't got to live vicariously through him.
For a parent, I understand a little bit more. If you want your kids to date in their own race, because other cultures and races they
stick to it.
They want their kids to date there because that cultural difference can be a motherfucker. Because if one of my daughters dates a white dude, right, and he makes her happy, I'm happy with that, right? But I want my kids to date.
How you gonna talk to them when you come to the house?
In their race too. What's shit, nigga? I'm talking to these niggas sideways, nigga. But at the same time, I want he could be great. His immediate family could be great. But somebody in that family, you a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want my kids to have to deal with that type of stuff. I would like them to, you know, date a young black man that's successful and doing this thing, and our cultures are already kind of combined. You know what I'm saying? It's even hard dating a black person from somewhere else. You get it with an African family. It's
they totally have different perspective.
They don't like dynamics having time depending on who you're dealing with.
The dynamics are different with
dealing
African.
with somebody that's on the same type of page, same culture that works out. It's easier, it's smoother.
That's why you got to be.
But there's nothing
yoked.
wrong with it. Right. And that's why there's nothing wrong with dating. I don't see nothing wrong with it. If that's who you fall in love with, it's y'all anyways.
Enjoy your life.
Enjoy your life. But see, now you have a lot of these young folks coming up, and you know they grow up around each other. So you got white folks that you know act or you know portray like they.
That's cool. You know, but I'm talking about not just them. I'm talking about when you marry somebody, bro. You're marrying that family too.
No, yeah, I definitely.
So I'm talking about they might be like that, but then you got Uncle Bob over here. It's like, oh, you gonna bring that nigger girl home? And it's like, nigga, Uncle Bob get popped. You know what I'm saying? Or pop that nigga in the mouth. Something. But it's like, why have
He went to shooting first.
He said he can pop. I mean, pop him in the mouth, nigga. Pop him in the mouth, I mean, nigga.
There was no in between. It's 0 to 100.
You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, but what's wrong with that too? Like wanting that for our kids.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Because it's like, you know, you go to the Jewish community, nigga. That's what they marry. They keeping that money and that bloodline strong.
I'm not mad at white people they want their kids to marry white people. That's fine. I'm not mad at nobody's choice. Mm-hmm. But I'm not mad at nobody's choice. If they choose to do that, that's cool. My family would accept it more than some people's family. You know what I'm saying? But some people is like, some black people is terrible. You're right, that white girl here. Like my boy's mom used to say, if they can't share your comb, don't bring them home.
But I mean, that's just like some black
you can't use your comb, don't bring them home. I said, yo, I never heard nothing like that. That was some old.
I heard that before.
But that's just like I'm pretty sure that we got some. I mean, everybody got a lick of racism in them, right?
I don't think prejudice is different than racism.
Okay, prejudice.
It is.
Racism is hate for just because you're something else.
Prejudice then.
Prejudice niggas is the most prejudiced niggas on the planet.
Because you gonna cuss a white motherfucker out for cutting you off or do some shit like that. You know what I mean? So
don't cuss anybody off for cutting, but
I'm just saying anybody is gonna be a black motherfucker. Are you white motherfucker or whatever the case may be.
We're the worst. And then as soon as a white person says black wrong, it's like, what this motherfucker say? Like, you call me black, nigga?
Colored folk.
Yeah, it's like we're the worst.
So what are they supposed to say?
Nigga, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
They can't call you black. They can't call you colored.
Right, niggas be just ready to trip off for nothing.
But if they call you a nigger,
that crayon color. Nah. But okay, so
what did Tune In say?
Tune in now says not all black women, but the ones that he's dated were ghetto. Were too ghetto. So he had to switch the sides.
Well, he could have started dating less ghetto women because there's some very sadistic.
So
he probably picked them all up at the Metro.
I need to ask Tune In, are you black, and which side did you switch to, sir?
Yeah, so sometimes you got to just leave the hood chicks alone if it's too ghetto for you because there's some very sophisticated black women that are like high power, good jobs, very they speak well. They you know what I'm saying, their diction is great, all of that. You know, ghetto is ghetto.
He also said, plus black women have a lot of what they won't do and attitudes. It's been different today.
Difficult.
Oh yeah, it's been difficult to date black women that talk to talk to you and make things calm.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Dude. It's difficult.
I can't read all this shit is in my way. Anyway, fuck y'all. So,
today, Junior.
This nigga, pick up your phone and read the comments, nigga.
Hey, no, cool.
Exactly.
I'm helping you out. Don't worry about it. I got you. I'm helping you.
I ain't worried about it. So
side bad.
So like you said, if he choose a different type. I mean, how do you choose a different type of black woman? You know what I mean? Like
you look for them in different places.
There you go.
If you want to go to the club and find a woman every time at the club, you can find a good woman in the club sometimes. But if you find like a ratchet chick that's popping and popping and popping, and you like, yeah, I like the way she look, you got to deal with certain things like that. If you go into like the hood functions, you know what I'm saying, at the hood bar spot, nigga, that got the $2 drinks all night, you might find a different type of
where that spot
woman.
at?
I don't know, but let me know when you find it.
Let me know.
Please let me know when
you spoke about the popping. Quick question.
Yeah.
To just jump off of what you just said right now. You out. Your girl's very she's friendly. Not flirtatious, she's just friendly.
Okay.
Y'all out. She's dancing with everybody. A lot of guys twerking, dancing.
Nah, we don't need
okay
it.
with
That's
that?
not my girl.
Oh, okay.
she's
That's
twerking.
Cool.
She twerking.
Nah, not my girl. I don't need that. No, I'm not mad at you having a fun time. You go dance with your girls and stuff, but you just dancing and twerking on niggas is not it for me. That's fine if you want to do that. You're not the woman for me. If you need to go dancing and do all of that, you bring some friends.
Okay.
Dance with your girls.
We got another person on here. Tip/text says they're black and they're dating other races just outside of it, bro.
Just outside of it?
Yeah.
Wait, what? One more time? Repeat that.
It says I'm black I'm dating other races just outside of it, whatever that means. I don't, you know what I mean. So
He's just outside of dating black women. More than likely. That's what it sounds like he's saying.
okay,
Anything else but black.
okay, and Tuning is black as well.
Yes,
but he's dating Latinas.
A lot of black men I know are dating that because it's the service that kind of comes with them. A lot of these Latin women, the culture are raising their young women to be wives. That's the difference. To cater to your husband, to do what a wife is supposed to do, and a lot of them are. It's rooted in the Bible and everything like that.
I got a black woman that caters to me.
Oh no, they're
out there, but oftentimes a lot of these
a
lot of these young black girls hear oftentimes their mother saying, "I don't need no man."
Okay, yeah.
It's a lot of things that go on in that nature. So when you're putting that into a young lady's head as a child, as a young lady, as a young girl, and they're growing up in that atmosphere, it becomes a part of them. It becomes a part of who they are, and they have that same mentality.
Back in the day, one of the Mexican homies' grandpa slapped the shit out of his wife, nigga. She hurried up to that kitchen and told the girls to get in there and get this food done. I ain't saying that's okay. But when I seen that shit, I said, oh.
I love this shit.
He said, you're going to jail, but I like this shit.
Nah, they ain't calling the police, nigga.
There wasn't. And then that same grandma I seen before, later, like, tell them, they were having a kind of conversation. She was first, like, she kept it down. I said, damn, this nigga got everybody this motherfucker shook. He wasn't even home yet. But they were like, we don't leave, we stay. You never leave. I was just like, damn. Now, I don't believe in that. That's not cool. Don't be hitting the women and stuff like that. That's not cool. But what I'm saying is that those kids that she was teaching was like, no, we stay no matter what. And you cater to this man. You treat him like a king. And that's what the black men today are going for, like, because they're dealing with the wrong black women that have a lot of trauma and then need some God first and some counseling and therapy so that they can learn. And it depends on type of man. I'm a Christian man. I love the Lord. You know what I'm saying? I want a Proverbs woman. I want somebody that it's okay to serve or to be submissive to your man. Black women today hear that word submissive and they do not like that word.
But I think that's that old school shit.
Because they feel like it's a form of control. That's why.
Yeah, but when you're doing it, I'm not a tyrant. So if I was that type of nigga, then it could be a form of control. But as a man, I got to submit to my wife too, or to you know what I'm saying. So it's they're so worried about the word instead of being like, well, what does this mean? Why don't you open that book and figure it out? You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that it depends on what you want from a wife. And if they don't have those characteristics, stop playing that game and get what you want. You gotta get what you want, man. Be happy and get what you need, because you can stick around for the wrong things, and then later on you're gonna be complaining, and it's really your fault, not theirs, because you dealt with it for too long, anyways, and you allowed it for that long. But now all of a sudden you mad. You got to know what you want all the time. Yeah. Well, so that ain't just always their fault, fellas. You guys, you know.
But see, I just when you talk about like Hispanics, sticking around and or quote unquote knowing their place and stuff like that. I feel like that's like old school mentality. That because
it is.
Because you even look at it back in the day. Look at Tina Turner. She got her ass whooped for decades.
You got to think it wasn't illegal to whoop your wife's ass back in the day. And it wasn't
she
cool.
ate that cake.
Like anime. So it's like I think maybe the sisters broke away from it a lot sooner, because there's some ghetto ass Mexican chicks out there like a motherfucker.
Oh no, there's some Mexican
ghetto everybody.
Bro,
that's what I'm saying.
That aren't doing none of that.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's not as
overall though,
prevalent as it was back in the
right. We're starting to get, because the black family's been divided, and that ain't just from just the black community. The government had a lot to do with that, but they've been divided, and then you're having women raising men. You know what I'm saying? And which is a thing that you can't just do by yourself. So there's no dads in the household. There's a lot of dads in prison, so they can't be in the household regardless of what. And then you got niggas that's kind of sliding in. Jody's sliding in real quick, hitting it, pissing her off, making her feel some kind of way. So now it's like, So now it's fuck all these niggas. You don't need no nigga, and if they don't even tell their kids that their kids heard them say that.
Yeah.
So then the young woman grows up and feels that same way, because you never fixed it. You know what I'm saying? Or told her
we need each other. I don't care nobody say.
We need
each other.
We are literally
made
for each other. So, ladies, cater to your man a little bit more. Do certain things, and men, we got to do the same thing. Treat your women right. But
it goes both ways. Catering, listening to, being empathetic, all that stuff goes both ways on every aspect. It has to.
So back what you were saying too, when we were talking about tuning, finding those ghetto chicks and stuff like that. Jazz was saying, asked him where was he finding them at, and you get the same results when you keep going to the same environment finding these chicks. So he probably just went to a whole nother club and found them
the same thing in another lane.
Different club in Orange County.
Yeah,
instead of in IE.
Heck yeah.
I was telling my boy, this dude dates a bunch of strippers, and he's like, yeah. He fall in love and then get hurt, and it's like, bro, you can't stop going to strip club to find a girlfriend. Like, nigga, like, you enjoy doing it, but go to a bank, nigga, get a bank manager. Nigga, at some point, nigga, you could date a manager at McDonald's if she gonna play ball the right way. Like,
that's
nigga,
called insanity. Doing the same thing over and over, but expecting different results.
right. This dude he's insane. I mean, he get the hot chicks at the club.
He's insane in the membrane.
My boy, man, he do his thing. But then he went, like he did the same thing. He went from L.A. to Orange County clubs.
No, they
got a different type of stripper.
They different, though, Mike. They different out here.
It's crazy, and we all do the same. I mean, sometimes we all do the same thing until we do. It might not be in the strip club, and it might be like, damn, I like that girl with that stank ass ghetto walk, with that big ass ghetto booty to do this or do that, whatever. And you're looking for the same thing in a different person, so you're getting the same attitude, same mindset because you stayed getting girls off the, the west side of whatever town you in. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, you might need to go to the north side and figure something else out.
West side?
Go to Muscoy. Figure it out.
I mean, I wouldn't suggest it.
Hey, we're gonna stay away from Muscoy.
So those are the ones probably catering to you.
You might need to. They know how to raise chickens and all that. Yeah. You know what you might be on to something.
They gonna grow their own food and everything.
All
I'm
she know how to
telling
do
you.
is clean up the house and be nice.
And my mama.
But yeah, no, you must
Said raise chickens.
They teach you how to do it all over there.
They do.
Get some chicharrones.
Yep, all that. But yeah, that's
it's good women everywhere. You just gotta know how to have
there's
the
some amazing
conversation.
black women out there. Shout out to the amazing black women. You know what I'm saying?
It's amazing black women for sure.
Definitely.
I don't want to just trash the black ladies. Black women is
I think trashing anybody is not okay. I mean, there's people who might deserve to be trashed for what they might be doing, but even that, like I said, some of what people are doing sometimes has nothing to do with the person they're doing it to. It has something to do with internal aspects. They're battling
their own hurt, and that's all they know.
That's what it boils down to a lot of times. That's men and women across the board.
A lot of times niggas will love to say, "Oh, they crazy." But like, nigga, you kind of made them crazy. What did you do to make them feel that way in the relationship?
That's a lot of it.
So a lot of times, like, man, she just be tripping on me. She be going through my phone, like, but you got caught cheating 4 times, nigga. So yeah, she's gonna go through your phone.
But still,
that's my personal item, though. Like, nigga,
I'll pay the bill.
Yeah,
across the board, people deal with shit prior to a relationship. They deal with shit when they get into a relationship. It could be something simple and small that they having struggles with, and it triggers something from something else that was before, and now it's a bigger deal because it's like, I didn't expect this from you.
Right.
And it's bigger than what it was because it may not even be that big, but now it's a bigger situation because it's triggered. Yeah. People got PTSD in many forms. Men and women, they have it. And it's a fucked up situation sometimes because you don't necessarily want to trigger nobody's PTSD with certain things. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, but it happens.
It does.
So, I mean, could you see yourself dating outside of your race?
You know what?
I can see myself going to a new restaurant.
You said what?
So I can see myself going to a new restaurant.
To a new restaurant? What?
I'm hungry.
I don't know if I'm catching on. It might be a little bit over my head, but I don't know. I'm not getting what's happening. That's that.
He said, "I am not getting what y'all putting down, sir."
Oh man,
maybe I'm slow today. I don't know.
Nah, it's all good. So I mean, I don't know if in the past have you ever, or like I said, could you ever see yourself? This is hypothetically, really speaking.
Like, you talking about which race you talking about?
I ain't talking whatever race you pick.
You know what I think? I think that for black women, I love black women, right? So black women can be a regular black woman. That's cool. If I dated like a white girl, she got to be extremely hot, like extremely. So it's like, damn, nigga, I know what the fuck. Mike, I see you. I would date like Afro Latina, like, you know what I'm saying? That was a thing for me. Like, at one point, like, I like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I would not date anybody because of the color of skin. If they are checking those boxes, I think I would do it.
Gotcha. Okay.
But it would be, more, because I don't know if I would be comfortable pulling up with a white girl. I just don't know, but I might be. I don't know. I've never done it. I've never dated a white girl before. I might, you go to certain spots.
Got to give her that pep talk before
you
got look now.
You know what I'm saying? And that's when I feel like the comfortability of us being the same race, culture. A mixed girl, I think that feels a little more regular, mixed with black and some always. But I love black women though. So I don't know. That's crazy. That's a good question. I wouldn't. I would definitely not say hell no. I wouldn't do it. But you know what I'm saying?
Never say never.
I hope so.
Hey, voice, you got another comment on there from Jazz. Read that one.
I don't know. Let me put my glasses on. I don't want Michael talking about me.
The comment said.
Hold on. Okay. So Jazz says this nigga seen the comment and threw it to me. Okay. Okay. Oh, so you want Michael to talk about me? All right. Jasmine says it's crazy because some women give all the right things to the man or person because they do men or women sometimes. So I'll start over. It's crazy because some women give all the right things to the man or person, and some men don't know how to accept all the things because their traumas, that trauma word, and things. What does GD stand for?
Good.
Okay. I'm telling you, nigga. My kids be texting me and shit with all these. And I'll be like, what? You know what I mean?
He was like, because they give it all to the gangster disciples.
Exactly. So hold on. So because of the man's traumas and they think it's to the good or to be true.
Too good to be true.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Okay. Too good to be true. Yeah. Like it. You see his face? Like that.
I don't know how it stopped. It's too good, true.
No, I forgot.
Oh, shit.
I forgot the two. I just said be true.
Oh my
because
god!
we went to the true.
So
I'm like, you look like you gonna fuck me up. I'm sorry.
And then then Mo said yes, it could. If I found someone, she's talking about dating somebody outside of a race too. So she said yes, it could. If I found someone
in response to Jazz, I think that's partially correct.
Yeah, because
it's
women
partially correct.
Women do the same thing. You're getting all this good love from
it goes
some
both
good
ways,
people.
but all of it's not always about trauma all the time. Because when sometimes people have not really been shown true love, and that's not a trauma aspect of things. Nothing happened to you, just weren't shown true love. Mm-hmm. So I don't think everything can be tied directly to trauma. Some people were raised in a household with a big family dinners at a certain time. Those are things that happened. They were shown love. They woke up in the morning, got hugs, they got kisses, they got breakfast walking out the door, they got everything they have. So it's a different form of what they got versus what someone else who didn't get when they ate breakfast by themselves. They didn't have a big family. So that's not necessarily trauma. It's just a different in how you were raised and perspective of what you got and didn't get. So I don't think everything ties directly back to the trauma aspect of things. But I think some of it does involve that, but it's not always about trauma.
Yeah, true. You just were raised different. And sometimes you were raised, based off of whose standards are saying it. It's like you were raised better and some people just weren't. Like, I grew up with a lot of love in my household. Mom and dad, that was the one thing. Parents, shout out to my parents celebrating 50 years this
coming
weekend.
up, right?
Yeah.
And that's all I seen, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I want that type of love, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't grow up in a fuck you environment because a lot of people have where everybody say fuck you, they fight. My dad didn't allow. We fought all the time, but my dad didn't allow us to fight. So by the time he got home, y'all better be made up or make it look good because he's gonna whoop everybody for fighting. So, and he made us stick together. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up like that. So I can't hold it. I can get mad at my brother all day. Y'all probably seen it before.
Nah,
but I can't hold a grudge. I can't hold a grudge with that nigga. That might last a day. But we gonna be straight always, no matter what. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it is like that. I grew up in a loving environment. Some people didn't. So, somebody once upon a time told me like, well, "What's wrong?" All I said was "fuck you." What's wrong with that? Like what? Like nigga,
and
it's a lot wrong with that.
What you never had, you don't even know how to receive times or give it.
Yep.
So I said it's not necessarily tied to trauma. It's just some things are kind of learned behavior. When you learn it, you know it. If you don't, you don't know. The old saying goes, "If you knew better, you do better." Right. So if you don't really know, that adjustment is not where you can really have it at. But if you take the time to kind of be open to kind of learn and take it in.
Because if you knew better, you do better. Ain't only just in line for pimping. You know what I'm saying?
Because
like, you know better, you do better. What you tell them? You don't tell a kid because you done told it twice. If you got two of them, you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
What do you tell her? With two black eyes.
You already told her twice.
You don't tell her shit. You already told her twice.
You learned that at the Mexican house, huh?
Damn.
Yeah, he slapped her. I put my head down. I said, "What's up?"
Who was it? No.
And mind you, that was
You want some of this too?
that was like the first time I ever been there. I said, "Yo, my boy performed in front of anybody."
He said perform.
I said, "Oh shit!" I put my head down there. I
He
started
called
washing dishes.
domestic
Nigga.
violence a performance. That's crazy.
No, I was a child, but well, whatever.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying, I started washing dishes too. I said, "Me, huh?"
Could you love someone and still beat on them?
No, that's not love.
That's
I don't
not
care what
love
nobody
at all.
says. That's not love.
Nothing about it is cool, bro.
There's things
I wouldn't even-
things that can happen where you still love people, but putting your hands on somebody, abusing them, physically abusing them, physically abusing,
Nah,
emotional
it's out.
abuse, mental abuse, all that shit is it's not okay.
Verbal, all that. It's not
Verbal abuse, it's all
Come on,
abuse,
man.
and it's not okay. That's not a form of love.
It's toxic. It is terrible, nigga. I don't believe in that at all. I don't want it to happen to me. I definitely want it to happen to my daughters or my sister or my mom. Because then something gonna have to happen. But for me, no, I wouldn't do it. And I've been cursed out and called out on my name before and all of that stuff. But it's not. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you on that. I'm cool because it's not. Those things only get. It's only gonna get physical. So I know you're not gonna be able to beat me. So it's like I'm on some bully shit if I'm doing all that shit, which is whack. That's sucker shit. And you beating on women, that's sucker shit. I don't care who's watching, who feel different. That's sucker shit.
You weak 100% if you put your hands on a woman. I don't care what nobody say. You weak.
So, just bullying a chick in general, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm an aggressive dude, so I can come off aggressive sometimes. But if I ever made somebody feel uncomfortable,
Sometimes.
but if I ever made a woman feel uncomfortable, I'm the first person to apologize and make that right because that's never my intention. You know what I'm saying? So that's just that's whack.
Nah, acknowledging it is a dope part of trying to make sure you got correction in what you're doing in your actions.
Yeah,
I don't think most of us men.
But I don't get aggressive with women like that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, sometimes I'm just talking
most of us,
aggressive.
like
Yeah,
us, that's not something that we kind of pride ourselves on. And I would really pray that in us, that how we move and maneuver, that we would honestly check each other if we happen to come across that with each other.
Y'all
And
better not
that we
hit
go
y'all
down like
women.
that.
We're going to have a long conversation. Like, what are you doing?
Not even the hitting part, just that overly aggressive, that disrespectful type of verbal.
I'm just not a disrespectful nigga like that. If I'm doing that,
we actually got to check each other on that shit. If we ever see that with one of us,
yeah,
like
like
period.
bro, chill out, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm
It ain't
saying?
even
Like,
that serious.
it's not. Because it's gonna go left, and it's actually to save you more than anything. Because you keep doing that, going that route, and she barked back the right way. It's just I don't want to argue with anybody anyway. So my arguing days is over. So it's like if you're argumentative, you like to do that, I just can't deal respectfully for myself, for my own blood pressure purposes.
Right.
Shit
It was
high.
BT weekend this past weekend, and I didn't hear shit about it. What about you guys?
I heard. I got a few people that's working out there. My cousin's working. A few of my people is working. So I've been hearing about it. But
Yeah, but it ain't like what it used to be when, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
shit, I told Mike about it. He was like, "When?" I was like, "This weekend." He was like, "Oh shit, I didn't know."
no clue.
Like before, it seemed like there was a lot more advertising about it, and
I don't even have BET on any streaming or anything. I don't know where to find BET.
Your
anymore.
blacknesses, huh?
But he got Tubi though.
Yeah, but all this, you know what I'm saying?
Well, Tubi was suggested, and it was free. It was free, but the BET is like $12, $15, $18 a month, and there's nothing on BET for me.
You know, watching all them 87 Tyler Perry shows he got on BET.
No.
Now, TP is you with me.
He got a lot of shows
Shout
on
out to
BET.
Tyler Perry doing
I
his thing,
think
man.
Tyler
That's
Perry
tight, but I
keeping
don't-
BT afloat, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, and he get this bread. I love niggas getting their money, but I'm not really the fan for that. Some of his better productions are good, but you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
If
Last
he-
comment too. Monique said, "If you hit me, I know you don't care for me." So
Yeah, don't keep your heads to yourself, fellas. And ladies, y'all keep y'all heads to yourself. Don't be beating on these niggas because
Somebody said they fought at BET Fan Fest yesterday.
oh yeah, I seen the video. There was a video of it.
that's the person that fought that's on it.
No, that's Jazz.
Jasmine.
Jazz,
Jazz
you
was out there
fighting?
fighting.
Jazz better not
She
be out there
probably
fighting.
was.
Jazz better not be out there fighting like that.
Somebody told her that they wouldn't come to bingo when she swung on him.
Hey,
Oh yeah,
girl,
shout
don't
out to
do
Jazz
that.
Bingo. You said her bingo was Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
Yes.
It's the R&B hip hop
Matter of
bingo.
fact,
Yes.
yeah. Let's
Okay, let's do that right
Let's
there.
put
Yeah.
everything out there
Let's
right
put it
now.
out there.
Bingo.
22nd. No, I'm sorry. Bingo is the 14th this Saturday. That's bingo. The 22nd, we got the karaoke day party, Two Sides of Summer. And then the 28th, we got Control Alt and R&B.
That finger was going. He said,
Bam! Hey, that was helping me
was
think.
extra long.
Hey, I gotta roll that shit in. I gotta think about this shit.
And that nigga said two sides of summer with one finger up.
Bang! It got me thinking. Pull it in.
Said two times
But the 28th, like I said, shut up. The 28th is Control Alt R&B at Prohibition in downtown Riverside, y'all. So you know,
We're going up.
We kind of wrap it up.
Vibe, yeah.
We're getting ready.
Yeah, so thank y'all for coming out, man. One more time, man. Next week we'll have some dope topics for you. Thank you guys for coming in, tuning in with us, man.
Truly.
And come back next week, man. Chime in, subscribe, and
like,
talk to
all
us,
that.
man. All that. It's your boy Mike Cuts.
It's your boy Pooh Ambition, a.k.a. Mr. Shoe Fetish.
It's your boy AB over here in the corner getting laughed at.
And we are Unprofessional Professionals, y'all.
BlackCup TV, man.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate y'all.
Check us out next week.
We're going to have something special for